Yo, I'm back. Had a great meeting, and now I'm gonna work on this some more. So, if you missed like the intro and you're like, "What is he doing?" Go to the previous video, watch that, and then you can watch this. It was, yeah, it was a little brief. So I'd forgotten about a meeting that I was gonna have. Just sharing this with folks in the Discord. And we can get back to our invoice. So the last thing I was doing was trying to figure out this auto increment thing. I don't think that's a thing. I've just got a Prisma auto increment. I've seen it before. Here we go. Default auto increment not working. Okay, let's try that. Default auto increment. Oops. Oh, number? Int? Okay. Error parsing auto increment default value is used on a non-indexed field, even though the data source does not support this. Okay. Yeah, so maybe it's because we're using SQLite. So if I switch this to Postgres, yeah. Yeah, so Postgres would support that, but SQLite does not. All right, well, that's, I'm guessing. Okay, yeah, so int. Yeah, whatever. We don't have to auto increment, I guess. That's a bummer. It'd be nice if it auto incremented. Yeah, oh well. Okay, great. So we've got our number, our invoice date, and due date. Invoice date, time, and default that to now. And then our due date. I realized that I could use created at, but I feel like the record being created, like that's metadata about the record, and then the actual data should be separate, so we could update the invoice date without updating the created at. Yeah, just seems, yeah, but we're not gonna have a default for the due date. Paid. Maybe, you know what, we've got this deposits thing. Is that what that would be? Like it'd be a list of deposits from customers. Yeah, because this is sales. Expenses may have like a list of our expenses. So let's make a payments model deposits. Is that how you spell deposits? Deposit. There we go. And yeah, we'll have an ID. We'll have a custom, or all of these things. And then we'll have a customer. And then this will be deposits. How do you do this? I don't know how to do this. Whoa. Yeah, so notes, deposits, deposits. Gotta spell it right. Posits. There we go. Deposit. Deposit. There we go. Okay, customer Right, and then we got to do the relation nonsense. Who knows what that is? So we have relation fields. This will be our, customer ID, the string, customer ID, and it references the ID. On delete, we want to cascade. Yeah. Okay, cool. So when that customer is deleted, we delete all their deposits. In reality, you'd probably archive a customer or something rather than delete them. So eventually, maybe we could add that feature. I don't know. We're not actually building this. I don't know. Maybe that's Remix's big play. We're gonna build a QuickBooks competitor. You heard it here, folks. No, just kidding. That's not what we're doing. But we could. I don't know. Remix is pretty productive. Okay. Anyway, so we've got deposits. So now this is gonna have the keyword is auto increment, by the way. Oh, okay. So if I do that. Now, see, you may have missed it, but I tried the this, and it doesn't work because our data source does not support it. So it's a Prism or a Postgres would work, but SQLite does not. So we're stuck. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's kind of annoying. SQLite is still amazing, and I like that I don't have to run a database on the side to be able to use it with Prisma. So yeah. Okay, so we've got the deposit, probably the amount, float. Yeah, that makes sense. Anything else that you'd need for a deposit? It's probably good. I think created at here is probably sufficient for when the deposit happened. I could do deposit date, yeah. Nope. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, that'd probably be good. So now this is going to have deposits. Well, we're going to need a invoice ID. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. And then we'll have deposits on invoices as well. Cool. Yeah, this is a fun data model. Okay, so now we've got invoices, deposits, customers. What else does customers have? Maybe invoices. That would make sense. Customer. There you go. I need a customer ID. Thank you. And then we'll have invoices. Array of invoices. Sweet. Okay, I'm starting to think that we don't need the customer ID here because an invoice has deposits. Yeah, so that's unnecessary. So if I'm looking for all deposits by a customer, then I'll find all deposits to their invoices. I'm going to be using Fly's SQLite for this. Yep. Which reminds me, I am going to need to set up a volume because I don't think I did that for this Fly instance that I've got already. Okay, great. Let's see what else we got. So we can derive the paid value based on summing up the deposits for the invoices, and then we can get everything we need to know about that. Okay, and then we've got line items. This is our deposits. Label and amount. Why is that? Oh yeah. Okay, these are line items on the invoice. Yeah, okay, so this is another thing. Model line item. And thank you. And that, and then description. Yeah, description, that works. I called it label, but quantity. Yeah, I suppose a quantity would make sense. unit price, and yeah, and then we want the yeah, line items on an invoice. Yep. And then invoice can have, come on, are you gonna do it for me, Copilot? You can do it. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong thing. That's why it's not doing it. It's like, what do you want from me? So here, try that. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Not items, line items. There we go. Okay, cool. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, good. And then we can derive the due status based on the due date and all of that. We could probably reuse some of this stuff. Yep, that's all gonna do it. Let me just make sure the customer, all we have is the email and the name. I just feel like that's not very much. But I think that's probably sufficient for what we're doing. What else would you have? I mean, you'd have the contact name so that you can like email them and say their name rather than hello contact. But we don't need that for this. This is just like a, you get it. You get the idea. So we're gonna go with that. Somebody remind me that I have lunch with somebody in an hour, so I need to leave early enough for that. Also, I'm going to take this quick detour to look at this time-sensitive email really quick. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. That's awesome. Hold on a second. Ah, whoops. Oh, that is this Saturday. Okay, good. So now I think I'm happy with the data model. Now we just need to get Prisma. Here, let's. Yeah, we're gonna need bcrypt. I don't think I've got bcrypt in here. Bcrypt, yeah. All right, let's install a couple things. npm I don't think I have Prisma in here either. Well, for goodness sake, where's my other thing? Let's see what we need. Package JSON. Package JSON. Where are you? Package JSON. There we go. Prisma. So we'll need Prisma client and Prisma. The Prisma. And I think we want types. Nope, we don't. Okay, good. So just Prisma as our dev dep, and then Prisma client. Prisma at Prisma client and node rs bcrypt. I don't want node rs bcrypt. I think this is an old thing because I think we updated things. I think I want bcrypt.js. Yes. The nice thing about this is it works in Node and in the browser, which is cool. So we'll just use bcrypt.js. And actually now is this one? Yeah, it's on definitely types. So we'll do types bcrypt.js. Okay, good. Yeah, and then we'll add some scripts and stuff here. So I think that's all we need for now. Doom, 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 bing, bing. You know what? Let's look at indie stack. I'm looking at an old package JSON. Bing, bing, ba-ding. Yeah, we are going to need TS node. Because we're going to grab that. Okay. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, we're going to need that also. Ding, ding, ba-bum, bum, bum. Okay. Let's grab some scripts. Prisma. We just have that for setup. Bing. Init. Yep, that didn't work because this is incorrect. All right, so let's look at bcrypt. I think okay, yeah. Good. Let's look in while we're doing this bit. Yeah, this part should be good. Session server, user.server. What is this? I forgot that. Yeah, totally forgot about that. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's in models. We're going to copy this, go to models, user.server, ts. Yeah, that's using bcrypt. Okay, cool. So then we can get rid of this user server. And this needs to be remix run. Yeah, that was an old thing. And are we using tiny invariant in here? Nope. Let's bring that in. Okay, good. So that's all good. We got our bcrypt stuff going on in here. Okay, and now instead of notes, we're going to be, and actually let's look at the seed here. Seed ts. We'll just grab all this stuff just to make sure we've got the latest and greatest of how we do this. Okay, yeah, no notes. Okay, then we better not hire anybody called Rachel at Remix because their email is all over all these new projects. Probably should have thought about that before committing to that. Whoops. Just kidding. If you're named Rachel and you'd like to work at Remix, we'd love to have you. I am just so sorry that I didn't think about the implications of using this as our example email. I was just like, yeah, originally it was Cody. But I was like, that's kind of my thing. Rachel is the remix disc. Rachel, the remix disc. So that's why I went with Rachel. But now I realize that's a pretty common name. In fact, if we had had another girl, Rachel was, I think, our top choice for her name. Our first girl's name is Rebecca. And then, yeah, Rachel was our next option. We never had another girl, though. 3 more boys, and that was it. Okay, anyway, so, yeah, we create a user. Let's create a bunch of other stuff. So we've got these invoices here. So I'm just going to grab these. Cost invoices. And yeah, actually the from now utility, probably handy. Do, 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 bing. So, yeah, we're not going to have an ID. And we're not going to have paid. We can have line items, though. But they will not have an ID either. And how are we going to do that? There we go. Nope. There we go. Got rid of the IDs there. Let's get some more IDs. Gone. And paid. That should be gone. And let's look at our schema. So the line items have a description, quantity, and unit price. Yeah, I use the native date. Yeah, there's a point where you bring in date functions for sure, but this is not it. Dates are not fun in JavaScript, but they're not that bad. Okay, so we've got our number. Yeah, fun fact, these are album names that from Ryan. And these are, I think, the date the album was released. So that's fun. Okay, so we've got, instead of label, these are all going to be description. And then we'll have, oh, and actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Yeah, okay, so we can derive the total amount from the line items. Yep, that's what we're doing. Okay, good. Yeah, so we've got description, quantity, 1. Quantity, 1. Quantity, 2. Yeah, I agree. The music thing. Ryan and Michael won't let me choose anything that has to do with music, like any of the names of things, because they're like 7 years older than me, and so like our music stuff doesn't quite mesh. I don't know names of bands and things. I mean, Green Day. I know Green Day. I listened to a lot of Green Day, and yeah, like I recognize the music and I enjoy it, but I don't always know the names of the bands or what genre it is and stuff. They joke with me about that sometimes, which is fine. I don't care. I like working with them. Okay, so we also, this is a float, so we're gonna say, you know what, well, yeah, let's do, because we gotta have like good test data, right? So have bing, bing, bing. There we go. Yeah, we don't price things fairly. Nope. They're all exactly the same thing. Let's change it up. Koala drawing. And this will be a giraffe drawing and an elephant drawing. There we go. And these, no, they're all drawings. Let's see. How about a robin drawing and a squirrel. That's not how you spell squirrel, is it? Yeah, drawing. We're just drawing a bunch of stuff for people. That's what we do here. Okay, good. So we've got our line items. Now we want some deposits also. Deposits, and yeah, quantity. Oh, unit price. That's not amount. Unit price. Unit price. Description, quantity, unit price. Yeah, good. And then deposits just have an amount, and maybe I should just get rid of the deposit date. No, it's too late. I already did the migration. It doesn't matter enough to me to do another migration. That's what it is. Okay, so deposits are going to have an amount and a deposit date. Amount. Wow, okay, thank you. Deposit date. I think that Copilot was the one that put that in as well. Maybe not, I don't remember. But yeah, from now, -1 day. Yeah, I guess that would mean you're paid. Let's do 2 deposits. So this was a week and a day ago, and do that minus 439 1.3. That is not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. And shoot, now I forgot. Yep, that's what it was. So those two combined are the full deposit. Yep, there we go. Good. So they paid $6,000 and then $4,000. Nice. Deposits. And sure, we'll just say, actually no, they have not paid the full thing yet. 2 days ago, they paid for the first drawing, or the second drawing, 98. But they still need to pay for the robin drawing. Oh wait, no, we had 2 of those, so they paid for one of the squirrel drawings, but they still have to pay for the second squirrel drawing and the robin drawing. Have you ever heard of I Want to Draw a Cat for You? I saw it on Shark Tank years ago. I want to draw a cat for you. It was amazing. This guy had like this little dance and song that he did, and like he literally got funded. Yeah, as seen on Shark Tank. It's nuts. This is what he does. He draws a cat. He's drawn 21,000 cats. That is not a cat, but I mean, that's what he draws. It's nuts. 1 cat a day. Holy smokes. That's what he does. He just draws cats. I'll never forget watching that. I mean, and he's making money and stuff. Like, it's a legit thing. 21,000 cats. Yeah. So we're doing drawings here, but we're not just cat drawings. We'll draw anything. I mean, that is safe for work. So yeah. So we've got deposits now, and this one actually, you know what? They have not had any deposits yet. No deposits on that one. Yeah, Shark Tank worthy. Yeah, I know, right? Like. That's pretty funny. Okay. And we'll say that this person has deposited. Oh, wow. Okay. Sure. Yesterday, they paid that much. And then, come on, what do you got for me, Copilot? Yeah, okay. Oh, wait a second. Is that the exact same number? Ah, you are not original Copilot. Pfft. Boo on that. Let's just say they paid for one of the drawings, and they yesterday they still have to pay for the other 2 in the next 2 days, or next 8 days. Okay, cool. So now we're going to take those of invoice. What in the world? Where did that 3 come from? Invoices, and then we're going to await invoice create data. Yeah, come on. No, close. That was close. Oh yeah, and then we also have customers as part of all this. So here, let's call this our seed data. And actually, I'm going to change this just a tad. So these are going to be customers. So then our invoice or invoices. Okay, and then we got to go from the number to the deposits. That's how we're going to structure this thing. Whoops. There we go. Data of seed data. We're going to say, yeah, let's start this over. Await Prisma customer dot create. Yeah, I think we want to delete all the customers. When we seed, I think that would make the most sense. So let's come up here. You can see here we delete all the users, or we delete that user. Customer, delete many. And I think we've got cascade on everything. So the customer, yeah, delete all that. And then when the invoice is deleted, it'll delete the deposit and the list items. Yep. Cool. So we just delete all the customers. We'll delete all the users too. Delete many. There we go. Cool. Okay. So, and we don't need the user object here because user doesn't actually own anything. Okay, so then we create. And what is our data? Does it tell me my data type? Data dot. Okay, one of these is not. Oh, right. I need to move. Oh, yeah, it's going to have a name. Yep. Okay, cool. So we'll say data name, data.name, and then it allows you to also create, yeah, so we want invoices, yeah. Prisma create relations, maybe? Oh, yep, there it is. Create. Okay, this is complaining. Okay. And then we've got invoice number. Here, we're going to have to do data invoices.map. Number, invoice.number. And invoice date. And due date. Okay, it's still complaining. What are we missing? Deposits and line item. I don't think that should be. They're not. Deposits, line items. Just want to get this happy. Is non-assignable. Email. Got it. Okay. Missing from. Oh, right, because the customer has an email. Email, data, email. Gonna need that. Okay. Email, santa@monica.com. .jk. That's what I do for things that aren't actually real, because somebody might have santa@monica.com. Stan at Konia. Okay. And Ocean at Avenue. Tub at Thumper. And Wide Open at Spaces. That is not the thing I wanted to copy. Wide Open Spaces. Yep. There we go. Sweet. Now it's not mad. Invoice.deposits. Oh, where's that? Come on. Deposits. It should have deposits. I should be getting autocomplete. Yep, there it is. Nope. Okay, so has a number, invoice date, due date, line items, and deposits. Or it could be something else. Okay, so one of these things is not like the others. Okay. Well, I think we need to make a type for this. It's an array of, yeah, I didn't want to have to do this. Name, string, email, string, invoices is an array of number, invoice, date, due date is a date, line items is an array of description, string, quantity, number, unit, price, number. Oh, come on. Dang it. I was worried about that. I messed up something. Why is it not formatting? What is this complaining about? No, it should format. Whoops. Format. All right, fine. We're going to just grab this and have Prettier tell me what I have wrong. No, it's correct. So we're going to, I just need it formatted. Thank you. Okay. A typo in deposits. Oh, goodness. Depos. There it is. Thank you. TypeScript for the win is right.
Your break is coming up. Begin to come out of flow.
Excuse me. Okay. Okay, then we've got deposits is an array. Are you going to help me? No, that's incorrect, I think. But that's okay. We amount and deposit date. Okay, cool. So now we'll get type checking on this for our seed data. That's pretty ugly looking.
Take a break.
Oh, goodness. Seed data. Okay. I just want to get this bit done and then I will take a break. Okay, .map, deposit, and amount. Well, so our schema says a deposit needs an amount and deposit date. Amount, amount, deposit date. Ah, come on. Okay, and then this will be invoice.lineitems.map, line item, that. And line items have description, quantity, and unit price. Okay, cool. And it's happy. Ooh, it's even happy with that. That's not good. Shouldn't be happy with that. Shouldn't be happy with that either. Something's wrong. Hmm. I think this should actually be create. I would expect this to have some TypeScript warnings though, but let's just try it. Prisma db seed. No way, it actually worked. Huh, okay. Well, we'll have to see if that, well here, Prisma Studio. We'll see really quick. No, we've got nothing. Seed data. Creating data. It never got to that. How did that happen? It does run seed. I think that also came from something old. But this should be the same, basically, except we had that disconnect in there. Aha! There we go. Okay, that's what I was expecting. We'll get to that after the break. I'm going to take a break now. I'm going to increase my break time to 5 minutes, and we'll see you in about 5 minutes. Okay, actually, just kidding. I just remembered I do have that lunch, and it doesn't really make sense to do a break and then just code for a couple minutes before that. So we're gonna hit play on this,
Back to Flow.
and we're just gonna try and finish this before I have to go to lunch. So it's complaining because, yeah. Deposit date. Did you mean deposit date? Yes, it's not deposit date. Yeah, deposit. I don't know how to spell deposit. There it is. Try that again. Oh, no way. It worked. Okay, good. So let's get rid of that. And now if we run Prisma Studio, and we've got customers and deposits and line items, all that stuff. Very good. Very good indeed. Okay, sweet. So let's see if we can get this feeding into our UI. Diogo is asking if I know other languages besides JavaScript. Sort of. I mean, CSS and HTML. I'm learning the schema Prisma, this syntax. Wouldn't say that I know that as a language, but and Markdown and stuff. As far as like languages that you use to build applications, not really. No. I mean, I've got TypeScript if you count that as something different also. Okay, so let's get in our Prisma. Yep. And then we're going to import invoice from Prisma client, export type invoice. Okay. get due status. So we got, things are going to be a little bit different now. Yeah, so we know when it's going to be due, so we know whether it's overdue. But we just need to find all of the, yeah, this is going to be async now. And I want to convert this to a named function, say async. And then, yeah, await. Here, and actually, instead of invoice, let's get invoice ID. Await, Prisma, invoice fetch, or find unique, where the ID is invoice ID, and then we want to include line items and deposit, or no, we don't need line item, or yeah, we do. Deposits, true. And actually, we probably just want to select stuff here. So we want select amount. Oh. Isn't that the amount? Line item, quantity and unit price. Okay, and deposits, we want to select the amount, and that's all. Okay, and then all we need from this is the due, yeah, select due date, true. Okay, so now, why is this complaining? Oh, you have to, oh, okay, yeah, so we can just say include due. What? Okay. There we go. Great, so now invoice could be null. So if there's not an invoice, then return null. So this could be status or null. Okay. And now we get our due date. So we know how many days to the due date. If that date is less than 0, then it's overdue. Otherwise, it's due. Yeah, okay. And then we know whether it's paid based on total amount. It's going to be invoice line items. Reduce, huh? Are you sure you want to go there? Sure, why not? Accumulator, item. All right. Yep, that's what it is. That's actually a really good use case for a reduce anyway. Let's make it really complicated and confusing. That's what I'm talking about. Actually, that's fine. And then total deposits, same business. And so now, paid, here actually, paid in full. I don't care how much has been paid or whatever. Total deposits, yeah, total amount is less than the total deposits, less than or equal. There we go. Good. So that's how we get the due status. What is this complaining about? Oh, right. Good. Get invoice due. Right, so we need to find out how many days before it's due. I think lots of get invoice due info. Yep, okay, that works. Okay, and then we can use all of that info. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. We're not going to do overpaid. Could do overpaid, why not? Overpaid. Return total amount is equal to total deposits paid. Otherwise, total deposits is greater than total amount overpaid. Otherwise, all that. Boom. That's it. Cool. Okay, so then here, let's do this. Get due status, that's what this one was called, but we're going to change that one to accept invoice due info. Return type. We'll probably fix this. Oh, what garbage, but I mean, yeah, that'll work. So then here we can say status, or yeah, invoice due info. And invoice ID, and then that due status. You know what? Maybe we should just make the due status be part of the. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just make the due status part of this thing. Due status. There we go. Cool. So then you can just say get invoice due info. Oh, and you know what? Let's make this part of that too. Let's just say due status display. Okay, so then we can say due status is paid, then it's paid. Otherwise, due status is overpaid, overpaid, then it's over, yep, all that. Thank you, Copilot. Get rid of all that stuff. Boom, there we go. So due status, total amount, Total deposits. Yep, all that. So you might be like, nets of ternaries, what garbage is this? But like, read it. If the total amount is equal to the total deposits, then it's paid. Otherwise, if the total deposits is greater than the total amount, then it's overpaid. Otherwise, if the days to due date is less than 0, then it's overdue. Otherwise, it's due. I don't know. When you format it right, seems pretty reasonable to me. Due status is paid, it says paid. Due status is overpaid, it's overpaid. Due status is overdue, it's overdue. Otherwise, it's due. Yep, I'm a fan. Okay, so coming back here, get invoices. We're going to, yeah, let's see. Kind of thinking, I'm not going to have that. Yeah, I don't know. Get invoices. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do the full thing. Grab all this info. Ooh, I don't know. We got to figure that out. And I probably need to go to lunch. To do. I could just get all the stuff, but my UI also needs like the totals and like the due info and stuff. So I got to figure out, okay, what does my UI need, and should I do this in here, or should I just do it inside of the invoices list? So we've got our invoice list items. That's probably a place where we can, yeah, I mean, we've got the invoice list items, but then on here, yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff, and we'll calculate some of that. Figure out the best way to do that. I think I've got a good idea for that, but it'll have to be after lunch. Sorry, I just noticed a bunch of chatter in the Discord, so I'll take a look at that and then I'm going to go. Will RemixConf be streamed? Yes, it will be. Absolutely be streamed. Subscribe to the Remix YouTube channel. It will be streamed there.
Come back to your task.
No, I'm not. I'm almost done. Actually, you know what? I'll just stop. Am I over time on my task already? Oh, gee whiz. Okay. Same question about testing. Would love to see a stream and see how you apply all I've learned in testing JavaScript. Oh, maybe one day. If I eventually, I'm sure I will do a testing remix apps thing, and when I do that, then I'd be happy to stream developing that material. Sure. Yeah, Copilot encourages me to use descriptive names. Yeah, I think that's cool. Copilot is amazing. Yeah, okay. I gotta go. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I probably will be streaming some more this afternoon because it just makes me so much more productive. So, yeah, stay tuned. We'll see ya.